everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the TCP EU podcast. I'm fucking psycho render right now, kicking it, being stupid. I also crashed Redux Gaming's audio. All right.
Right.
I'm gonna let people introduce themselves. Grodus, what's up?
Hello guys, it's Grodus.
Yo, what up? Relogs, how are you doing? How are your ears?
Oh, I was fine until you joined, but yeah, hi.
And Shadow, how are you doing?
Yo, what's up? RIP
Yes.
headphone users.
Yes, we're only 4 people today because, betrayal is all I'm gonna state.
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Traders.
Yes. So let's begin right now, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll take
Yes.
the first
Yes.
question then.
Yes.
Destiny 2 director Luke Smith has revealed that Destiny 2 will run at 30 FPS on consoles and 60 FPS uncapped on PC. It's interesting to note that Smith specifically stated that there wasn't enough horsepower for the PS4 Pro to run the game, yet the gaming community has caused an uproar mainly on the Xbox side, believing that the Scorpio will fix the problem.
Yeah. All right, next
So,
question.
do you guys agree with the Xbox fans that the Scorpio will bring the 60 FPS with it?
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah,
there,
I think you can go to the next question now. I think we finished that one.
No, let's be serious for a moment. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
It's
Yeah, no,
it's
I
a
don't think so.
glorified 4K machine. I don't see how it would fix a frame rate problem, specifically since it's made purely for a resolution standpoint. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
All
That
hail
Scorpio
Master
was-
Lord Scorpion.
Yes. All hail the Scorpio.
Yeah, no,
The greatest gaming sensation since the Wonder Boy.
Shadow, you were gonna say something?
yeah. The thing is, it must have so good specs that it would get these 60 FPS. And no, I don't think so. And also, he said the PS4 doesn't have the power, but he also said for consoles it will be 30 FPS in general. So
Yeah,
either way, I don't think the Scorpio is going to change anything about that.
exactly.
It might even be like hard capped at 30 FPS. So even if the Scorpio would be able to do so, the console version of the game might be capped at 30. So yeah.
Yeah. It sounds, although at the same time, it sounds promising. The Scorpio will save us. Let's
Right.
move
Calming
on
of
from that.
Scorpio.
Let's move on for that before Jesus Christ, I'll choke myself or something.
Right.
All right, I'll read the next topic. The Surge has released to a lukewarm reception amongst the critics and fan base. How do you feel about this reception from Deck 13's new project? And as someone that's actually played the Surge, I played it, and I believe Renegade played it as well, but that guy's not here right now. But I'll say this: I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the game personally. I don't know what, but it feels like Lords of the Fallen done slightly better in areas. I believe they learned some lessons from last time, and I mean that's a step in the right direction, of course. But I also feel like the game feels really boring to play. Like I'd rather just play something like, I don't know, Dark Souls or something along that line. What it's trying to imitate, basically.
Oh yeah, right. The Surge was the Dark Souls clone.
In the like post-apocalyptic future with these like how do you call it, exoskeleton suit
Oh
thingies.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, I mean aesthetically it looks pretty cool, but yeah, I heard the same thing as you just said. It tries to be something, but it cannot really achieve it.
Mhm.
Sadly.
I'll say this about the aesthetic of the Surge. It is really cool in the beginning, but like the characters and the character models are like really cool. but with that said, the environment is really bland.
Mm,
Like really bland.
okay. I'm
Mhm.
just asking myself, maybe I don't play these kind of games too often, but how many of these Dark Soul-esque games are out there at the moment? Because could it be that the market is a bit saturated, maybe?
Yeah, it's starting to become a bit oversaturated. To
like
me,
one
it
of these
seems like
trends.
4 games.
yeah, I'm a bit elitist in a sense that it's like, is it not Dark Souls? All right, I'm not interested because I don't know. So far, not any game has done Dark Souls better than Dark Souls. So yeah.
But what about Bloodborne? It's not
Well,
like it's
Bloodborne,
the same
it's
developers or
technically
anything.
like it's the same developers. It doesn't really matter. It really
Yeah, but
doesn't.
I mean, it's like one of these trends that comes along in gaming, and lots of games try to emulate it. Like
Yeah.
there was the zombie game craze, there was the open world, there was the Minecraft-esque kind of games, and maybe now it's kind of the time of the Dark Soul super
Yeah.
hard games kind of thing.
I think
It
so
feels
too.
like it.
I think so
Yeah.
too. I see a lot of those games now, like a lot of them.
Hell,
And
you even have 2D Dark Souls.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
it's
right.
great.
the scene wasn't like this if just 3-4 years ago. It wasn't at all. It's weird.
Yeah, it's as of late that the trend has, hooked on, so to speak.
Which is terrible for me because I suck at these kind of games.
Yeah,
I
me
love them,
too.
but I'm also not that good. I'll admit that for sure. All right, let's move on. Why don't we have Relog read number 3?
All right. Scalebound had its trademark renewed, much to the surprise of fans who thought the same was dead after cancellation. We now have insiders reporting that people should not get their hopes up, as the renewal of the name does not mean a development process. Sorry. What are your thoughts? I'm sorry. My dog started barking really much as soon as I started reading.
That's what your dog's opinion about it.
Yeah. All right, to be honest,
I agree with your dog, Relogs.
Yeah,
I agree with your
yeah,
dog.
me too. Considering that I don't know. I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. I don't care about that.
I think they're just renewing the trademark so no one can come up and do something else with it. I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I agree. Don't get your hopes up. Scalebound without platinum, I think will not happen.
Yeah, they might also like
Everybody has to keep the name and the IDs and whatnot.
yeah, they might also repackage the game, might make something new out of it, like scavenge it, so to speak, the assets and all the things.
That is also true. Having another developer making the game.
Yeah, and it could change to something completely different. So yeah, I
Most
wouldn't
likely will
hope.
if there ever would be a Scalebound game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
So yeah, I wouldn't hope for further development there. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but I agree with what Psychrender is saying, that they're keeping it trademarked so no one steals their idea, because it was actually a kind of semi-hyped game.
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Definitely. Well, is that it?
Yeah,
I
I
guess
don't have anything
there's
else to
not
say.
much else.
All right, let's have a shadow read number 4.
Right, Darksider 3 was officially revealed by Gunfire Games. Players will be able to take control of Fury, a mage who relies on whips and magic. That sounds kinky as hell. What do you think of this reveal, and do you have any experience with the Darksider series? I played Darksider 1 and 2, and I remember Darksiders 1 was extremely grindy. No, not grindy, but it dragged like really, really hard. The beginning of the game was pretty cool and it picked up all right, but then the middle of the game, it was so boring. You had so much boring stuff to do, and the second one was also not, it was just a bit boring in the middle all the time. So I hope they fix that in Darksiders 3, that it's more action, more things you have to do, and not just walk from place A to place B and kill 5 million monsters that all look the same. So, yeah.
Yeah, I own both games, have played neither, but I've heard and seen from the first game that it's a lot like The Legend of Zelda in the way it's built.
I don't know.
Kinda.
from what I've heard as well, like at the same time, a lot of people do like those kind of games. They really do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fans for Darksiders, surprisingly, because I kept going for the longest time. Who the fuck cares about Darksiders? Because I personally don't like it that much, you know. But apparently a lot of people liked this franchise, and they were very sad they were very sad when THQ went down, and they're really happy now that Nordic became THQ and basically started making Darksiders 3.
Yeah, I
So-
mean it's a cool concept. I mean, in the first one you play as War, basically.
War.
I mean, come on, who doesn't want to do that? That's pretty awesome. And you kill demons and all these crazy creatures. It's kind of cool. The boss battles are cool and stuff, but yeah, they need to fix the gameplay outside of that, so it's more fluent.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It's not a bad game though, by far, and I hopefully this will turn out to be a good game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of the things I picked up on it, they said it was going to be an open world puzzle game. I mean, that tells us basically nothing.
Yeah.
Really.
I only got one
mean,
thing
they
out
could
of
have
that.
just said nothing at that point.
I only got one thing out of that Darksiders 3 thing when you read it, and that's all because of you guys. I just thought about that with whips and shit. I guess we're gonna have a new tweet soon.
God damn it. All right. Yeah, I think that's all of that.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say.
Grow this number 5.
Yeah, Halo 6 won't be at E3 343 Industries confirms. To that I say, who fucking cares about Halo anymore?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, never cared about that series.
No, I kind of like the first ones.
Yeah, I like the first
Besides that, it's
trilogy.
nothing. Yeah.
I
Other than
love
those,
the second
no.
one. I love the second one. I really did.
I grew up sheltered as a PlayStation player, so I never touched an Xbox until like 5-6 years ago. So yeah, no.
Here's the thing. I grew up as a PlayStation nut as well, but Halo 2 was on PC. So
Yeah,
and
like
we
after-
eventually got a PC. So
10
I was
years
like,
after the original release.
I wanted to play Halo. So and Halo 2 was the only one on PC. So I'm just like, I'm gonna play this on PC. And the game, I really liked it because I finally got to play the one franchise out of anything in Xbox that I was interested in, and I fucking love Halo 2. So, but I mean, that being said, this is about Halo 6 and Halo 5. Having played it, I don't think it was that good. Honestly.
No.
I actually sold it to my friend, like dirt cheap. I was like, here, have 5. I played through it. It was okay. Here, enjoy it. You know.
Yeah.
He was grateful as well.
Mm.
Until he
I don't
played
know.
It's your torture now.
it.
Yeah. Let's hope 343 can make something else that's not Halo. So I guess this is some good news. You know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a curse sometimes if you make something that was really popular that people expect you to continue on with that.
Yeah.
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 That's why Bungie left to do Destiny.
I guess so, yeah.
Which is basically just a Halo clone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's not the right way to do it. We're gonna leave Halo to make another Halo.
But it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. They have different guns. That's pretty much it.
Right.
I'll read number 6. Hold on. Ubisoft has confirmed new entries that are in the works for Assassin's Creed, South Park, Far Cry, and The Crew. Given that Ubisoft has claimed Assassin's Creed and Far Cry were going on an eventual break, despite games like Far Cry Primal being released last year, do you believe these annual releases will hurt more than help?
We've talked about
Yeah.
this pretty much every podcast, the last 2 podcasts as well. We've like gone into that topic with annual releases. It's
Yes.
not good for anyone. They don't
It would have
release
been better
quality.
if they did every second year or something like that.
Definitely,
or every
because
third
then
year.
they have
I mean-
time to make it like a quality game.
Yeah, exactly.
I look
mean-
at Assassin's Creed as something like I would like FIFA. it just comes out every year. It looks a bit different, maybe a bit better technology behind it, but it's basically the same game over and over again, and that's just not something I want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I love Far Cry. I loved Far Cry 4. Far Cry Primal was okay, but I'm kind of afraid that they gonna fuck up Far Cry 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the annual release is pretty much like rearranging a room. It's still the same fucking room. It's still the same game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need some time to make something
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, they gotta come up with
Totally.
a new plot, not the same fucking shit all over the time.
Yeah, also, I cannot imagine Far Cry. I mean, all the crazy shit they did in Far Cry 4 and in Primal, I cannot think about what else is left for Far Cry 5.
Dragons.
What the hell else can you do?
All the cocaine, all
They
the
did
dragons.
They
You,
did.
Oh,
you
did they?
already did
Shit.
drugs in Far Cry 3. I mean, you did a lot of drugs in 4 as well. I mean, there's no drugs left. Come on.
Yeah, you did a lot of drugs in Primal too.
Yeah, true.
All right.
They did dragons in the
In
one
Blood
that was
Dragon.
like Terminator.
Oh, of
Or
course
Yeah,
they
Far
did.
Cry
Damn
Blood
it.
Dragon.
Shit.
Yeah, they really did everything. I cannot imagine what else they could do.
I was
That is
about
the best Far Cry game, by the way. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It is
Yeah, that-
amazing.
That's true. Maybe they gonna turn it around and make Far Cry 5 a total serious, like badass game. You know, no jokes, no drugs, just like a
mean,
really serious game.
Far Cry 2 was about being a mercenary in Africa during
Yeah.
the war, and that was
Yeah.
very serious, and I liked it. I liked Far Cry 2. a
Yeah,
lot.
maybe they are gonna go back to the roots.
they
Who
went
knows?
from escaping or like surviving on an island filled with like insane people to Africa,
being one of the
to
insane
Survive
people.
a country
islands in
of-
Thailand, to death robots, to
To fucking Himalaya,
to fucking
rebel
Himalaya,
fighters.
and then to the fucking Stone Age. I do not. I agree with you. I do not know what they have to do now.
Maybe they're gonna go the Call of Duty route and go first
Back to
into
the
the
future.
future and then back to World War II or something like that.
Oh no. don't even say that. That's no.
Vietnam War.
That's not even
yes,
okay.
Far Cry Vietnam.
Jesus
go.
Christ.
We're going back to our roots. Wait, we've never been here.
Shit. Who went too far back?
Also, a new South Park game. I mean, the first one, Stick of Truth, that was amazing. Come on.
Yeah, that game was great.
I mean that is not annual though.
No.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean,
would be
Stick of
fun.
Truth came out like what 2013.
Yeah,
something
So
like
this
that.
one, this is like 4 years later, and I think it'll be good. If it's
That would be
anything like the first one, it will be great because Stick of Truth is a gem. It really
Yeah.
is.
with the exception of some countries which have a lot of scenes censored. Did you?
They did it. They did censor it in a very funny manner, though.
Yes,
it was
but
like,
still, it's so infuriating.
no. Even though it's infuriating, they deliberately make it like in a funny and like infuriating way. At the same time, it's kind of self-aware of its censoring itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's something I'm looking for, I guess.
Yeah, let's have Relogs read the big question here, number 7.
Of course. Phil Spencer made a quote earlier in the month that basically stated that single player titles aren't as big as they used to be in terms of sales and popularity, and the games demand more multiplayer components to survive. Phil, weird word, reiterated that players need something that they can regularly come back to, bring up things like requiring a Netflix for gamers as a point of interest. Do you agree with this statement, or do you think that single player titles can have a big foothold in the industry depending on the situation? I'd say definitely depending on the situation, but yeah. Multiplayer is definitely bigger
For the
than
most
single
part,
player.
is putting it that single player titles aren't as big as used to be. I mean, that's full of shit.
Indeed.
It's all about marketing. It really
Yeah,
is.
well, you gotta say what in terms of like popularity, like no, they're not as big. Multiplayer has outgrown single player. That's probably like the most
Oh,
thing
definitely.
of the
But
question
that's
right
also
here.
because every game gets now a multiplayer just tacked on.
Yeah,
Just
pretty much. Yeah,
because.
yeah, it
Because
does.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it does.
Multiplayer sells. Let's have
Yeah.
it on this game, which has no reason to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely the case. The multiplayer has gone over the single player, but if you make a good single player game, you're gonna win, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's the key point here. You have to
Just
make
look
it
like
good.
just look at Breath of the Wild and Horizon Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Both
Yeah.
games are open world single player. They were huge
yeah, definitely.
on the market, sold very well.
Yeah.
And in the past, I mean, Witcher has been great. That's
Resident
Yeah.
Evil 7 doesn't have multiplayer, well, at least not yet, but
Yeah.
it worked. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
all right.
I guess in comparison to like a lot years ago, the standards are a lot higher now for single player only games, I guess.
Yeah.
So we don't just buy any old single player game.
No.
We want the best.
Yeah,
That's
but-
why maybe it feels like single player is not as popular anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's just
I
like
think
marketing.
the real reason is that Phil Spencer and the rest of Microsoft can't do a good single player game.
They can't.
So-
I mean, they're an American company. I see Sony, like, because they're based in the East or whatever. I see them pumping out more like single player games that actually work, while I see a pattern of more like shooter oriented games and like multiplayer focused from the Xbox standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it all comes down to like Relogs is poking fun of me in chat here. They're an American company. They really are. I mean, in how they think and everything, because it's mostly sports and shooters.
Yeah.
That's American. That sounds
Very
American.
American, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
America, fuck yeah!
America. Fuck yeah.
That's basically the vision we have of America, we as Europeans. So sorry,
Yeah.
America, that's how you look like to us.
Sorry, not sorry.
Guns and sports, that's all we see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the EO is just like a variation of like we get nothing. So
Yeah, that
all right,
makes
let's
sense.
move on before this escalates somewhere we
Yeah.
don't want it to be.
Before we all get fired.
All right, let's see, where are we at? 8. Alan Wake being pulled from the stores due to expiring music license.
Wait. Did you just say Alan Wank?
Yes, of course, Alan Wake.
God damn it, Gronis.
That's the
Oh,
porn
no.
parody of that. Yes, Alan Wank. Yeah, no, but seriously, the game gets pulled because they forgot to, I guess, renew the license for the music. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Quite a lot, yeah.
Holy shit!
I guess
I
they're
have a-
American as well.
I have a little bit of background here. Remedy was contracted by I think Microsoft to make this game, I
Mhm.
believe, or like they had some partnership with Microsoft, so the game never appeared on that's why the game never appeared on like PS3 or such. Same with Quantum Break, but as that kind of reason, because now Remedy is out of the contract, so they're gonna focus. I believe they did a contract with someone else. I don't remember exactly who it was right now recently, but maybe that's because why? Because their contract expired as well with Microsoft, so they don't have the rights to kind of like renew stuff for the IP or something. I don't know, but this is not the first time I've seen anything like this. Mafia 1 is not on Steam because it expired a music license, and you cannot get that game on Steam compared to like 5-6 years ago.
That's fucking weird.
I think Mafia 2 last year you could not get it either for a while because
It was the same with GTA San Andreas for Steam, so they had to remove the songs in order to re-release it because they couldn't get the licensing back
Yeah,
for some of the songs.
yeah, exactly. So they had to with San Andreas had to remove songs, while in Mafia 2 here, the game was actually gone from Steam before they removed some, or and for some others, they just renewed the licenses. So
That's
you
a
go.
weird kind of thing.
it,
You would think that they would be on top of something like that before it happens, but yeah, no. Okay.
yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, I guess so. It's of course bad if you wanted to get it. I mean, if you already have it, that doesn't really affect you. You can still play it, but you cannot get it anymore at the moment, at least.
Yeah.
But I think they're looking into it that they can renew the licenses.
Definitely. Well, yeah, it's just not a what should I call it, like new thing, because it's happened a lot of times before. But
Yeah, sometimes it happens not just because of music, but generally because of rights. When they were about to make the Deadpool movie, the Deadpool video game was actually not available on Steam as well.
Yeah.
Because I guess there was some altercations with the who has the right to the Deadpool character and such.
yeah, I got pulled off Steam.
Right.
It's back now, and because of the movie, that was in favor of it because it had a sale as the movie was running.
Yeah, and it's a cool
So,
game.
A lot of people bought it, and I personally find that game okay, if not pretty good. And
Yeah,
that's a minor shout out. Go try the game out if it's on sale. It's all right.
Sweet, a bit short but sweet. Good
Short
humor.
but sweet. Yeah. Weird humor about being impaled on spikes and shit. But
Just Deadpool things.
yeah. Grotus.
Yes.
Yes.
Prey is also another new release that has hit the gaming population. Despite massive flack for the demo and PC port, Prey has gotten positive reception, but it has been vastly compared to Bioshock several times. What do you think about the Prey reboot?
Well, I
like
guess who has played it? I have not.
I have not
think-
played the original, but I've heard stuff about it.
We discussed it briefly before, didn't we?
Yeah,
And,
we did.
I played the demo, and exactly as it says on the paper, the demo felt like Bioshock, but the problem is like Bioshock 1 was made, like to me at least, was made almost like 10 years ago. And it kind of feels like Bioshock made 10 years ago.
That's weird. Okay.
So it's kind of like, I don't know though. Like for any game that's kind of like that way, I always hold, like, I've been holding like System Shock 1 and 2 on like this big pedestal for the longest time, and I intend to keep it that way. So it's like, to me, it's just like, if I wanted to play Prey, I just play System Shock 1 and 2, which is kind of unfair, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I watched the trailer, and to me, it looked a bit like it had a Dead Space vibe to me, kinda.
Yeah,
I guess is it a bit like that, or is it?
it is a space horror, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
is.
because that makes it interesting for me actually, because I loved Dead Space, but I
Yeah,
don't
horror
really
in
like.
space is usually very well made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, I don't like Bioshock that much, so not sure now if I should get it or not.
I'm actually quite excited for it. I think it looks really good, and I've heard a lot of good shit about it. But yeah, the demo. After the demo, I heard a lot of dog shit about it. It was dog shit. It was the worst thing people had played. So I was like, no, I'm never gonna play this fucking game. Then when it actually got out, I heard so much good shit about it, so I'm actually gonna buy it next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we talked about this before the podcast as well, that sometimes I guess companies should just not release a demo if they're not ready for it, because
Yeah.
that might have pretty much screwed up a bit, at least for the
Yeah,
sales. I mean, yeah,
The demo is supposed to be there to give you a good impression enough to buy the full thing.
yeah,
But if it doesn't give a good impression to buy the full thing, then you failed as a demo.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I kind of like it this way. Like the demo is worse than the game. Usually, it's the demo is really fucking good, then the game's dog shit.
well,
I'd rather
then
have a
it's
dog
fucking
shit. I'd rather have a dog
deceiving
shit
company.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd rather have a dog shit demo and a good game.
Yeah, but
that
I
is
guess
true.
there's a lot of people that will be turned off by the demo and never even look at it again.
Definitely.
Sadly, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm very conflicted.
Yeah, same.
I'm very conflicted when it comes to this game. As for Dead Space, as we mentioned that game earlier, that's also a game I recommend. 1 and 2 are really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The third one on co-op, you're invincible. It's not even fun.
It's a joke. It's not
Yeah.
a horror game anymore.
No.
Fuck it.
Although it can gain a few laughs.
Yeah, well,
But it's supposed to be a horror game. What
yeah.
the fuck?
You're supposed to get scared, not to laugh.
Yeah.
Like me telling you that means a lot. I'm the biggest fucking bitch when it comes to horror games. I can't play. I scream like a fucking bitch. No joke. So that game is not scary whatsoever.
Then you never met my real-life friend, Reloads. He's so scared of horror games that he lets his friends play them for him.
Oh, okay. I actually played them, but I actually nearly had a heart attack when I played one, so I'm not good with them.
Nice.
Right.
All right. Let's see here. I'll read the next topic here. Square Enix withdrawing from Hitman developer IO Interactive. Rumors swirl about the future of the series.
Let me just think about it. The last Hitman game, wasn't this the one that was released in episodes?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Then I like this because I don't like episodic games. So maybe we're getting full games again after this. So hopes up.
Now when all the episodes are out, I actually recommend that game as well, because that game was great when it was the full game. Like when it first came out, I didn't like it at all because it was too short. Of course, it's episodic and and it's kind of like, how should I put it? I don't know. It felt empty, but now that the game is kind of like, I guess, full to an extent. It's a much better game. I'll say that. I think a lot of you will like that game. Also, yes, this is gonna be the podcast about my game recommendations. I'm just gonna point that out. Reload's calling me out in chat again.
Well, I'm trying to be professional enough to not say it to your face.
You can say it to my face. I don't care.
Yeah, but you might, but they might care. Like, I don't want to interrupt you and say that shit.
Well, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, but I guess if I'm really gonna like this more if they release it as a full game in the future, if they get a better developer that doesn't do it episodical, or maybe the decision to do it episodical was from Square Enix.
Yeah, it was
I don't
from
know.
Square Enix.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Square Enix
Okay, so
decision. Yep.
then it doesn't matter, I guess.
This is gonna be interesting, for sure. I love IO Interactive in terms of the games they make, and I am curious to see what will happen in the future. And I think Square dropping them was weird because Square, I don't know, they did kind of like that company from what I could gather.
Well, did it not sell well, the Hitman game?
It sold all right, but the problem was that, again, it was episodic, and it was Square's decision to make it episodic because they didn't have enough money to fund the damn thing as a publisher. Or something along those lines.
Wow.
Okay.
It made rumors was it went through a massive redesign to a regular Hitman game because they thought, as Phil Spencer pointed out in another question earlier, that multiplayer was going to be the future of gaming. So they wanted to make a multiplayer Hitman game, but they saw kind of like slowly that was not the case. So they redesigned the game fast enough for,
All right. Well, that's good.
So that's why it was episodic, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had to redesign it, so they didn't have like funding enough for the game, so they have to do it episodically. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Some insider knowledge for you there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm taking away with the next question.
Yes.
Considering that E3 that's the correct one. Good. Considering that E3 2017 is right around the corner, which is the biggest expo for gaming news. Information and reveals done to the panel. Does the panel have any predictions about what's going to be shown? Which companies will do well and or not? And unsuspected reveals from the show floor. I have no clue. I just recently found out that the new South Park game is coming out, and I'm kind of excited about that.
People are still excited for E3.
Apparently.
There's a few things I'm looking forward to, but I mean, Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding, I guess, is gonna get shown a bit more.
Oh shit! Yeah.
As
Can
an
we
actual game.
actually get gameplay?
Supposedly, yes. So that's something
But
I
silly
think could be
Martin, the
exciting.
game won't have any gameplay. It's a Kojima game. It's 70% movie, 30% gameplay.
In all honesty, I fucking love that. I love MGS4. In all honesty, I love that game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Also,
a
I
lot
think
of games came out already this year. I mean, this market's been like overloaded with a lot of good games recently. So I'm just like, I don't have the strength to fucking think about E3 2017. In all honesty, I haven't really thought about it. It's
I really never care about E3.
that being said, we might watch E3 2017.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know. Follow up, maybe.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Just fill me on the memes afterwards, all right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Hit the
Also-
giant enemy crab for massive damage.
Yeah, that was great. That is one for the eternity. God damn it.
Yes.
Also, I'm looking kind of forward to, I think Far Cry 5 will be kind of teased, shown, I guess, and Middle-earth Shadow of War. I mean, these two things I would like to see a bit more. And as far as I've seen, I think they will release or show the Project Scorpio launch lineup, which would be very interesting to know. Because, I mean, is what's going to make or break this console. If they have good games at launch, right?
Oh, they better impress me. They
Oh, yeah.
better.
That's why I think it could be exciting. Maybe it could also be very disappointing, and we're not gonna look at this console anymore. But who knows, right?
It needs exclusives. It's not gonna have exclusives. It's Doom from the beginning.
Yeah, that's how I feel, kind of.
Ooh, Doom.
Not that kind of Doom. Not the
that-
good
Oh,
kind.
God.
Not
The good kind of Doom, yeah. All right.
All
We
right.
said everything that needs to be
Yeah.
said about this.
I
Done.
think so.
All right. Then off to number 12, since
Why
The
I say-
Witcher is getting a Netflix series. Also, just by the way, The Witcher there's already a movie called The Witcher.
There is a Polish series, a very short series, already called Witcher.
So yeah, there's things already out. But yeah, since The Witcher is getting a Netflix series, it was also revealed that it would be produced without any input from the directors and writers of the original video game series. As we've seen before, a lot of lore tends to be overlooked in these kind of movies. So, question is, how do you feel about these things when things like this come to light, and what would you do to fix these issues with video game movies and TV shows? Also, this question was asked by our dear Renegade Operative.
All right, skip this question. Next.
Next question.
I'll gladly answer his question. In all honesty, I don't know if they just want to do their own take on the thing. I'm fine with that. You know, in all honesty, I am.
Yeah.
As for the writers and stuff, well, the video game writers wasn't the same. Like they just based it off the books by the original writer. So I mean, and that's how they later wrote The Witcher. So maybe they're gonna do the same thing here. They just follow the books, but not listen to the video game.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna happen.
I'm okay with
actually.
that because it would make sense. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You
Thing
know?
is, with video game movies, there's always this like inherent conflict. I mean, you can make it really appealing to the audience, the players of the game, but then you will kind of limit your movie audience because of that.
Yeah.
Or you make it more appealing to just normal people, and then you alienate the gaming audience. It's really hard to walk kind of this middle line between those two. I mean, I don't know what you can do to actually fix that. It's really hard, I imagine.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's pretty much like saying that you're gonna make a movie that's good for the people that like drama and the ones who like horrors. That's like,
Yeah.
Or comedy.
But let's be real here, though. It's not a movie; it's a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess the same thing applies there. But just as a question based on this one, what would you say is a good video game movie? Do you have a good video game movie that you like to watch?
Silent Hill.
All right, Silent Hill.
The first Resident Evil movie was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like the
Alright.
first one. First Resident Evil, I agree with that one.
The thing is, I like the Hitman movie, but I don't really play a lot of Hitman games, so maybe that's why I like the movie.
Yeah.
That
Maybe
could be,
something
right?
you should get into.
But I think the biggest...
I guess that's the thing. If I like the movie, then I probably don't play a lot of the video game.
Well,
My favorite video game movie is the one where Ron Jeremy is playing Mario.
Oh my god, that is... Oh,
That was a joke, though. I have never seen it.
No, you didn't? Oh my god,
No,
it's
I have
such a
never seen
bullshit
it.
movie. That is so bad, believe me. But you should watch it. It's like a piece of history almost. And wait, King Koopa is played by Dennis Hopper, I think.
I'm not
Something
talking
like-
about the Super Mario movie, I'm talking
No?
about the porno.
Oh, goddammit.
Yeah, the Super Mario movie that is not a porno I have seen.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I didn't think
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about the porn as well. It's like, why the fuck is Shadow so proud about this?
Okay, I had a different movie in mind.
Nice.
All right, different movie.
We totally ruined the podcast now.
We did.
Anyways, this is the worst one we've done.
Well, we're getting
Yeah,
worse
that-
every time. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's the funny thing. You know, we step it up in getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yep.
and people love every second of it. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Grodis.
Okay, we're on to the PC gaming / tech questions. And we've got the Vanquish PC specs that has been revealed. For the minimum requirements, you need a CPU that's a Intel Core i3 2.9 gigahertz or an AMD equivalent. You need a CPU speed of info. I have no idea what that means.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I assume that, you know, info is not yet revealed on it or something like that. I don't know. You need at least 4 gigabytes of RAM. You need an operating system that is at least Windows 7, 8, 8.1, or 10. And the video card needs to be a DX9 compliant video card with at least 1 gigabyte RAM, which means an NVIDIA GeForce 460 or AMD Radeon 5670, and at least 20 gigabytes of free disk space. And the recommended requirements are Intel Core i5 with a 3.4 gigahertz or AMD equivalent, 8 gigabyte of RAM, same operative system, and for video card, DX11 compliant video card with at least 2 gigabyte RAM, NVIDIA GeForce 660 Ti or AMD Radeon R9 270. Any thoughts about all this?
That doesn't sound too
What?
bad, doesn't it?
Shut up.
Yeah, it seems pretty basic
Yeah,
for
it
an old
is.
game, really.
It sounds like really good specs considering the game is like what, several a decade old almost. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Oh fuck that! I was ready to sleep there. Holy shit! But it was like, I don't know. It's definitely a good port for sure. If that's the specs, it's definitely gonna be a decent port at in the minimum, I guess. I don't know, there's not much to say here. I'm excited
guess-
for the game. Vanquish is fucking awesome.
Yes, I'm
I'm
gonna get
excited.
it too, I guess.
Vanquish the game if Hillary Clinton would have won the election. That would have been the future.
Oh my god, spoilers and politics.
Now, you know, now our future is more like Metal Gear Revengeance.
I like that feature more.
You know, make America great again.
With a fucking katana.
Right.
Rules of Nature plays in the background while slicing the wall. All right, let's move on before
Yeah,
this
we
becomes
should.
too
Yes,
political.
yes.
This is not
go
okay.
on.
All right, I'll read number 14 here. AMD will be at Computex this year. RX Vega confirmed to be shown. What are your thoughts on AMD's RX Vega?
Too late.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
too late.
There's not much to say there, right?
No, sorry.
Oh,
Too
Too late to the party.
Yep, too late to the party.
Yeah, they've missed their opportunity.
Relaunch number 15. Short, sweet, you know.
What? Oh. Alright.
Was that too fast for you?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Alright, Acer Predator X27, 4K HDR and 144 Hz G-Sync for the ultimate gaming monitor. There's no price revealed for the Predator X27, but it's expected to be highly expensive. Yeah, it's I expect it to be highly expensive as well.
4K.
Yeah.
Here it's the opposite. Too soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely is.
It is.
Yeah. I've seen footage of this thing, and it's just like they have this like sunlight shut off things on the side. So I'm just like, nah, I really don't like that aspect of the monitor in all honesty, because I don't like when the border of the screen like cuts off sunlight and whatnot to keep a single person more concentrated.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty dumb. In all honesty, it makes it look more like shut in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I love my 4K TV, but 4K doesn't do very much.
No, exactly. It's way too early in that. It's such a new technology. It's way too early to start releasing that shit. No one's gonna. Well,
Not
some
for us
people's gonna.
Swedes. We can afford it.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Well, calm down now.
Well, this TV was cheap.
Yeah. Well, it's probably cheaper in Europe and then some places. But yeah, what I'm saying is 4K is you don't need it right now.
Yeah.
Well, for
Definitely.
4K movies, I agree. That's really fucking nice to look at. But a 4K game come on. No, it's too soon for
Yeah.
that shit.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we have issues finding games that goes over 60 FPS. Good luck finding a lot of games going over 4K.
True.
Yeah, well.
All right. I guess that means we are in the niche gaming questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Number 16, Phantom
Take it away.
Dust Remaster. Now available for free on Xbox Live and Windows 10. I maybe I missed this one, but I never heard of that game. Sorry.
Neither have
I'm
I.
downloading it right now, and
All right.
it's probably done like an hour ago. But
I'm looking at the picture of it and it looks bad.
What is
Yeah.
it? What
it
does
looks
it
like
do?
an Xbox game. Like it doesn't look remastered.
Oh my god. Alright, Martin, you're shooting way too many bullets right now. Probably unintentional. It looks
It
bad.
combines
It looks like an
action,
Xbox
strategy, and
game.
collectible card games.
wait, Redux. No. I mean,
It looks bad. It must be an Xbox game. Alright.
no. I mean, when I say an Xbox game, I mean an Xbox game as in like original Xbox.
Yeah.
From like
Yeah.
04 or like
Yeah.
something.
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like an Xbox exclusive from 04. Like it looks like it hasn't progressed since, like several decades.
Yeah, I understood that, but it just sounded kind of funny.
Hashtag fuck Xbox.
Yeah, it's nice that we're getting it for free. So yay
Yeah,
for free
it is.
games.
I mean, it's a free game. I have no right to complain at that point.
Nah, why would
Yeah.
you? But I probably won't play it anyway, though.
You just
Ouch.
get it and never play it, but you need to get it.
Isn't
No.
that what you always do about free games though? You get them for free but never touch them.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I guess last question.
So, yeah.
Sounds like it, yeah.
That awkward silence.
Yep.
Yeah, awkward silence means on to the next question.
Coronas.
Yeah, so Sega is readying the revival of more major IPs in the future. What would you like to see Sega revive for the modern ages again?
I have a fucking list here. God damn it.
I would like to see Sonic.
No, Sonic needs to die.
Oh! They need to localize all of the Yakuza games properly. Fuck yeah!
Mm.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, that would be nice.
We need 5 on disc here. Come on. Give it to us.
I would actually like to see Shining Soul, a new rendition of that.
Shining
Right.
Force?
No, Shining Soul. It's a Game Boy Advance series, action RPG
Was
with
it based on
multiplayer.
Shining Force?
It's based on the same world, yeah.
Yeah, because Shining Force in
But it's,
general, I'd love to
It's
see
not
again.
a strategy RPG. It's an action RPG instead.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, because EXO and stuff like
Yeah.
like Shining Force has a lot of like spin-offs where they became RPGs, and I would honestly like to see both.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
All right, looks good. All right, I have several things. First off, Valkyria Chronicles. Anybody ever played that game?
It's
Yeah,
getting a
yeah,
sequel
it's
this
kind of
June.
it.
It's getting a sequel this June. What are you talking about? June
So a third
29th.
game then.
Yep.
What?
Valkyria
What?
Revolution. Yep.
Shit!
Sequel. Yes.
I have not seen that yet. God damn it. Good.
Yes.
Okay, that's off the list then. What else do we have here? Panzer Dragoon would be cool. That is a fucking old game.
Mm-hmm.
Jet Set Radio. That would be
Jet Set Radio
fucking
would be
awesome.
I think people would like to see Skies of Arcadia again.
Yes!
Sequel.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
That would be amazing. Also, old school beat 'em up, Streets of Rage, maybe?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Streets of Renegade.
Oh
Be
my
renegade in the video game, like, oh, what the hell? Oh my-
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I'm getting fired now.
Definitely. are.
Yes, again.
For like the 5th time.
This is like the worst podcasting we've done.
Blame run.
All right. Any other franchises?
Hold on, I want to dive further into this because we have a lot of time left, and
Alright.
we blasted through these questions so fast, it's ridiculous. Hold on, let me Google Sega.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's,
Stuff.
Sega.
the only thing that I could say that I would like, not to say that the game would be amazing, but you do remember that game where you were a monster and you like leveled up, become more of a monster every time.
Altered Beast?
That's the one, yeah.
Yes.
I played the shit out of that when I was a kid. I
Holy
would
shit,
love
yes.
to see that game.
Did you
today.
play the 3D one?
2D.
No.
As far as I've heard, it's complete garbage. Kind of killed the series.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can relate to that,
yeah.
but yeah, I would like to see that game today.
Yeah,
I
it
would
would be
love
nice
it
to see a 2D redemption.
Yeah.
Has anyone played that game? Has anyone played that horror game by Sega, like Condemned: Criminal Origins?
Yes,
I'd
that is
love to see
actually
a third
yeah.
game. That would be great.
Yes, that's true. That is actually a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see
Fuck.
here. What else do we have on this list here? That would be awesome to see. I'm scrolling through a list.
Yeah, I'm also. What else is Sega? Virtual Fighter? Meh. No, wait. That
Maybe a Fantasy Star game that's not MMO.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be interesting. There's some weird ass games there. Shenmue, but everyone wants that, so we don't have
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, guys, we need another Sonic
Seaman
game.
Remastered.
No,
Is it-
Sonic needs to fucking die. He has suffered enough.
Has the new Sonic game got out already? Or is that still?
Don't you see the new Sonic game? You get to create your own character, your own
Oh.
original character.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
let's
shit
make-
post.
Let's make
Grow
an
this.
open world MMO Sonic game. Come on, free to
I
play.
shit posted that so badly the moment I saw it on Twitter. I was like, "Run for the hills! The furries are coming."
Oh shit! Wait, Crazy Taxi is from Sega. I want another
Yeah, it
Crazy
is, it
Taxi.
is.
Come on.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi would be awesome. Yeah, I think Jet Set would be great as well. Like,
Yeah.
would be cool.
Holy shit.
It says Fists of the North Star here. They made one of those games, huh? Let's see.
Yeah, I
interesting.
played that on PlayStation. I think PlayStation. 3.
Yeah, no, that was made by Koei Tecmo, but they
Oh,
made,
that was something
Sega made a line of those games as well based on the anime Fist of the North Star. So that's
Ah, okay.
interesting.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
Golden
fuck.
Axe.
Oh, we need a sequel to Shoot You Rocket for the Dreamcast.
Never
was-
ever heard of
That
that.
was actually a fun game. Also, Company of Heroes sequel when.
Hmm.
And Echo the Dolphin.
Fuck off.
Don't we have enough horror games as this?
No.
Oh, Echo the Dolphin's final boss is scary.
It is.
Yeah, it
Fucking
is.
nightmare fuel.
It is nightmare food. It's like, what is that? What the fuck? It's Relox.
Also,
come
I
on.
think they made a Jurassic Park game at some point. So hey, make a new
Yeah, they did.
up-to-date Jurassic Park game. How cool would that be?
They made a Jurassic
be
Park
nice.
game back in 1997.
Yes, it counts.
Sega Mega Drive side scroller.
I know in the questions it says major IPs. I don't care.
We don't give a
I
shit.
think we've been
all of
talking
these-
about everything but major IPs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, Golden Axe. That was one of their major things.
Yeah.
Right?
It
Good,
was-
that counts. But make it good. Like the last 5 Golden Axe games were shit.
Make it good. That seems
good.
hard. That seems hard these days.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's
Final
true.
plug. Since Sega has ties to Creative Assembly, guys, me Total War and Alien. A sequel to Alien Isolation, please.
That would be great, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
I can support that. Yes.
I think that was it.
Yeah. I'm satisfied.
Sega.
Sega.
Echo the Dolphin final boss recreation needed.
Fuck no.
In
In VR.
3D.
In VR, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Echo
in
fuck
VR,
you.
Echo the
3D.
Dolphin
Fuck you.
VR.
Fuck you. No. Fuck off.
You heard it
no.
here first, folks, on Sega. Make it happen.
God.
Maybe we should tweet at Sega saying that, oh, we want Echo the Dolphin in VR.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Sega
let's
would be
get
like-
right on that.
Sega would be self-aware, like, you don't want Echo the Dolphin in VR. You're gonna be self-aware, like, you don't want that.
Well, no one does, because they would be blamed for murder from all the fucking heart attacks.
All right, we've derailed so much on this.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
We should wrap up.
Seems like a
Guess
good
so.
idea.
Grodus, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube, on my gaming channel as LP Grodus, and my review channel as Frogface, and on Twitter as LP Grodus or FrogfaceR.
Yes. Relogs, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube as Relogs Gaming, same on Twitter and the same on Twitch.
Sweet. Shadow, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter, and I guess also on Twitch, although I almost never stream, as Shadow1990CH.
Sweet. As for me, you can find me on Twitter at PsychoRender. YouTube, you search PsychoRender because I don't have a URL yet. Where on YouTube I now actually do post videos. There's one just uploaded right before we made this recording about Persona orgies, so go watch that.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
You
Just
have been
because you were
warned.
late to the party, Relax.
I was here, I just didn't pay attention, I'm sorry.
All right, that's it for us today.
Yep.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Thanks guys, see ya.
See you next time. Bye.
Yeah.